Moving forward, we commence plenary session 11. Before that, I would like to inform something that this session was supposed to take by Miss Percelia Sampson ma'am, but as she is unwell and couldn't join us, so on behalf of her, Sister Rosie Eve will take a brief summary of our session. The topic was effective conflict resolution and negotiation strategies for nursing administration. I am delighted to invite Sister Rosie Eve to take her seat on the stage. Sister Rosie Eve has been serving as the principal of Fatima College of Nursing, Lucknow. Sister Rosie Eve's qualification. Sister Rosie. So I would like to invite Sister Lily on the stage. Sister Lily has been serving as the principal of Fatima College of Nursing, Lucknow. Sister Lily qualifications include an MSc in Pediatric Nursing from Mangalore University and a BSc Honours Nursing from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. Ma'am has also a BSc in Physics in 1979 from the University of Kerala. Her professional journey began in 1987 as a nursing tutor cum clinical instructor at Fatima Hospital, Mau, where she served till 1992. From 1992 to 1994, she held the position of nursing superintendent cum nursing tutor at Fatima Hospital, Lucknow. In 1996, she was appointed principal of School of Nursing at Fatima Hospital, a role she held until 2006. Ma'am's academic career continued as an assistant professor at St. Joseph's College of Nursing, Kottamangalam, Kerala. Subsequently, she served as Vice Principal at Fatima College of Nursing, Lucknow from 2015 to 2021. In addition to her academic and administrative roles, she has contributed significantly to professional organization. She served as a SNA-UP State Registrar for 6 years and as the President of CNGI for 5 years. To extend our warm regards, I now request Dr. Deepti Shukla ma'am to present a live plant to Sister Lily.
Can I start the ma'am?
Over to you, Sister Lily ma'am.
स्टेज की लाइट ऑफ कर दे.
Good evening to one and all. First of all, I should make the apology. My speaker hasn't come. I was supposed to be the chairperson and consolidating the topic. I thought you should not miss the whole topic, so I will just give in short what are the importance of conflict resolution in nursing administration. So we will have a short view. Hope you will enjoy.
Down.
Conflicts can occur anywhere, not only in nursing or in the industry, or it can occur even in families. We have got conflict. What you mean by conflict is, what is conflict? Differences of ideas can be a conflict. Difference in our expectations can cause conflict, or multi-language can cause the conflict. Variety of situations can cause the conflict, or what is expected of us in each field. I am a nurse, but I am expected to do something else which I am not aware of. That creates conflict in my mind, how to go about. So conflict is a regular or a situation created because of the multi-paced environment in our country or in our institutions. Fast pace means it is changing. Even in the nursing field, we know the methods of approach is changing. The scientific theories are changing. The appearance of patients is changing. Even the conditions of treating the patient is changing. Everywhere we meet with, or we have the need for adjusting with the new pace or new changes. or advancing developments in nursing, or developments in the theories, developments in the contacts. So everything around us are fast changing. That itself can cause conflict in our lives. Another is critical situations in nursing. Nursing has also developed a lot. We can be proud of it. Introduction of new theories, introduction of new machines, introduction of new approaches. Everything has got its own effects are there, and impacts also on our personalities. How we adjust with them can cause conflict in us. Then above all, the personality clashes. The person, say a different person working in the same department, or the manager of nursing, or the persons who are working head nurses, or those who are working in the same department, same position, but the difference in ideas, difference of facing the same situation, or taking care of the patients, same patients, but how to approach. Approaches may be different, ideas may be different, gives conflict, produces conflicts. Conflicts in nursing are, this is summarized, argument or disagreement. I say that this can be better, other nurse says no, this may not be, the other way of dealing with the things will be better. One person, it can be spoken or unspoken. Sometimes we just go off. Once we say, oh, she may not mind it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I keep mum, I am inactive. That also gives chances for conflicts. Opposing viewpoints, goals, what is the aim that I have got in nursing? Preferences, what I prefer to. Even between conflicts are created between the duty timings. I want the all morning duty, I want only evening duty, I want only night duty. There also conflicts arises. Preferences or values or beliefs. Sources of conflicts in nursing are other nurses, co-workers, patients. Patients also can be a cause of conflict, because some patients are there, they are never satisfied. They prefer nurses. So other persons feel jealous, or they feel something, I'm little less than the other one or not. Or physicians, their demands, the way they present the situations, or their demand for getting into the situation or intruding to the situation which we don't like to. Then managers, nursing managers, or the hospital institution managers, nursing leaders. Definition as conflict, definition is, conflict management is the process of planning to avoid conflict where possible. Best method is to avoid conflicts, and organizing to resolve conflict if it does happen as rapidly and as smoothly as possible. Conflict resolution, simple definition. Better is to avoid conflicts as far as possible, even if it occurs smoothly or conveniently, or rapidly try to smoothly solve the conflict. Conflicts are neither good or they are bad. It can produce growth or destruction, depending on how it is managed. Conflicts in nursing may jeopardize the welfare of patient, staff, and the organized culture of the institution. Conflicts affects all the three. Patient's care also affected. The relationship between the staff will be affected, as well as the culture of the institution may be also affected. This heading I was just prepared for the chair, as the chairperson. Negotiation strategies, how we can prevent conflicts, how we can, even if the conflict occurs, how we can negotiate it, how we can smoothly solve it. That was the topic for discussion. Sorry for the interruption. That is, something happened. What do you feel? What are the causes of conflicts in our nursing situation or in hospitals? Doctor-nurses relationships, they feel that feeling of superiority and inferiority. Usually it causes the conflict. Good. Other one, lack of our knowledge also sometimes causes conflict. Lack of efficiency. Some people, doctors also prefer, or somewhere the nurses are to be selected for as head nurses or sending somewhere. People prefer somebody and we feel that we are left out. Maybe that also feel out of jealousy. That can be also a cause of conflict. Or new machines are introduced and we are not capable of managing them as they expect. We feel that we are doing well, but people feel that we are not up to the mark. That also causes some sort of inferiority within and it causes conflict. Sources of conflict, we are coming to first slide, the previous slide. Informational factors, decreased knowledge, that's what we are talking of. Decreased knowledge and information leading to conflict. Perceptual factors, perceptual means may not be the actual thing, we perceive, I feel they don't like me or they are not giving me promotion because they think that I'm lacking in knowledge or skill or expertise. Perceptual, when persons have different images of the same stimulus. Role factors, each individual occupies a certain position or status in the society or in the organization. When it is disrupted, when I am changed from one ward to the other ward, when I am given transfer, when my position is changed, within me conflicts occurs because I think, am I not in the right track, or I am not capable of solving the problems, or I am not, my care is not appreciated or not, the same way. Psychological factors, feeling of insecurity is a patent cause of tension and conflict. It is generally the case that fear of security, whether I will be sent out from the hospital, where I will lose my job, or where they will put me in evening shift, or they will depromote me, that fear comes within. Or 20% it is of financial and 80% of emotional. Self-knowledge and recognition will probably ensure better security. Our knowledge of ourselves and recognizing our self-confidence will ensure security. Conflicts may also arise due to lack of consideration, lack of appreciation, misunderstanding, or bad handling of situations and problems. Hope you are following. Is it? Are you following or not? No response from the... Okay. Coming to the effects of conflict. Win-lose outcome. Somebody wins, some lose. Lose-lose outcome, win-win outcome. Stress is a part of conflict. Absenteeism. One way of escaping the conflict is go away, run away from the situation, absenteeism. Staff turnover, many changes. Demotivation, non-productivity. Then types of categories of conflict. Intrapersonal conflict, intrapersonal means within the person conflict, occurs within an individual in situations in which he or she must choose alternatives. It involves an internal struggle to clarify contradictory values or wants. We have to, ourselves, we have have an internal struggle to clarify what value I should hold on to. What are the values which is contradictory in nature, opposite or contradictory in nature. The values nurses hold when they enter the profession generally remains intact. However, workplace constraints and resistance may prevent the nurse from applying those values. This then affects the capacity of the nurse to work with people in distress and can lead to high levels of stress and job attrition. Second is interpersonal conflict, conflict between persons. Conflict between two or more individuals. It occurs because of differing values, actions, or perceptions. It happens between two or more individuals with the differing values when they may be closely linked with bullying, incivility, and mobbing. Third is intergroup and organizational conflict. Organizational conflict may be interpersonal or intrapersonal. It occurs because of differing perceptions or goals. They originate in the structure and function of the organization. What is the goal I keep? What is my perception of my goal? Accordingly also, that conflicts will be, or the thought patterns will be different, approaches may be different. Intergroup conflict occurs between two or more people of the group of people, departments, and organizations. Sometimes nurse experiencing intergroup conflict with family and work issues. One thing that usually seen among the staff or the people working in the, especially in the nursing field, is that to manage the family as well as our work field. So there is a lot of tension within. That tension is acting into job as well as the interactions. How do you interact with the other staff or other leaders in the institution, or how we motivate them, how do you deal with them? Two areas responsible for conflict in an organization are role ambiguity and role conflict. Role ambiguity means I'm not clear of what is my role. What is my role in my department? What I am as a ward in charge, or I'm a staff nurse, I'm in charge of the critical area. What is my specified role? I'm a specialist in which area, where I am expert, I can show my expertise. That clarity I have means my role is, my work will be specific, and I feel that I'm successful. When I have got ambiguity, I'm not clear what is expected of me. I'm appointed as a ward in charge. What I'm supposed to do, what is my special job as a ward in charge? Or I'm given a charge of particular unit. What am I supposed to do? Or special, what is my role? If I'm not clear of it, I will be doing many things, but I may not feel that I'm successful. Or many times people come and ask, why didn't you do that? Why is it going like that? Then I feel lot of conflict within. I have got tension within. I mean, I doing day and night duty, but I'm not appreciated. My work is not appreciated. Can be one cause of conflict. Types of categories of conflict. In that third group is intergroup and organizational role ambiguity. Occurs when employees don't know what to do, how to do it, or what the outcome must be. This is frequently occurs because when policies and rules are ambiguous and unclear. When you are not clear, we are given the role, our responsibility. Role responsibility is given, but I am not clear what is expected of me. Role conflict. This occurs when two or more individuals in different positions within the organization believe that certain actions or responsibilities belong exclusively to them. This also is one of the common cause of conflict among the nursing staff or nursing departments. In some hospitals, conflicts may exist between nurse and social worker during discharge planning, because social workers say that this is my work to send the patient or to decide upon where the patient should be sent, how to send the patient. The nurse may feel that the patient is discharged from my ward. She was under my care, and I have the right to tell her what to do, where to, how much she can work, what she can do, what she can eat, etc. Then conflict, process of conflict. Upon this model, one model is written, one is latent conflict, antecedent condition. It is the first stage in the conflict process. It implies the existence of antecedent condition such as short staffing and rapid change. Antecedent means when some existence, it is not, it is a conflict arises, it's an initial stage where there are lack of staff, it may be, or it may be rapid changing the staff from one area to the another, rapid changing the role of the staff or changing the departments of the staff. Second is perceived conflict. Perceived means actually there is no conflict, but I perceive it. I understand it as it is difficult for me or it is not working the proper way. If the conflict progresses, it may develop into perceived conflict. The person recognizes it logically and impersonally. It is intellectualized and often involves issues and roles. What is my role? She is doing my work also, my position also she is taking up. Like that, involves issues and roles. Sometimes conflict can be resolved at this stage before it is internalized or felt. Third process or third stage is felt conflict, affective. Once the tension increases, we become more emotional. It affects our emotions. Initially, it doesn't, it may not. Then afterwards, whenever when the conflict progresses, we become more emotional. Emotions include hostility, fear, mistrust, anger, irritability, irritated. If somebody asks something, we get irritated. So that means it has gone into the third stage of the conflict, that has become more affective or emotional. Fourth stage is manifesting conflict openly over conflict. Action is taken. The action may be to withdraw. Sometimes when the doctor comes for the round, automatically the nurse will be slowly escaping the situation. They may not be there. She may say that it is to avoid the conflict, but it may stimulate again fear of facing the situation. So we just withdraw, compete. Otherwise, we oppose each other. The doctor says one thing or the nurse says something, I say another, competing each other. Or it may be debating. We'll start saying that this book says like this, or we are taught like this, it was demonstrated to us like this, and why to do like this. I don't agree with. Then, or seek conflict resolution. People often learn pattern of dealing with manifest conflict early in their lives and family background and experiences. This may directly affect how conflict is dealt with within adulthood. They say our childhood, this situation at home also has some effect on our conflict resolutions. What is the aftermath or after effect of conflict? There is always conflict aftermath, positive or negative. If the conflict is managed well, there is no more issues. If the conflict is poorly managed, the conflict issues frequently remain and may return later to cause more conflict. For the time being, it may be solved, but later it may again come back to cause conflict. What are the tips for managing the simple topic, how to manage conflicts in nursing? First of all, acknowledge that there is conflict. Acknowledge that I have put the tension. Acknowledge that I have difficulty in dealing with such and such person. I can't go along with. Some personality changes are there. So that first of all, we have to acknowledge. Then listen attentively to identify and understand the problem. Refrain from being judgmental. Refrain means keep away from. Many times we judge others very easily without understanding what was the real one. So that maybe we can, that judgment, that process, if we refrain from that, we keep away from that, it can help us in preventing the conflicts. Ask thought-provoking questions to ascertain the facts, probe for solutions. When I am in doubt, I don't join with, I don't agree with other person's remarks, other person's ideas. Just ask few questions to them, provocate them. So after discussing, we can come to a solution. We can understand each other. Then stay calm, focus on resolution, demonstrate confidence, and then take decision. Many times we get emotional. If we can remain calm by discussions and by explaining each other, to other person's help also, we can come to the solution. But many times what hampers the solution is our own emotions. Key strategies for conflict resolution: foster open communication. It's the first method, or the first and best method. Talk openly together, individually or in group, discuss. That will solve, negotiate all the problems. Mediate and negotiate. Identify underlying issues. Take time, stay calm, and search for what is the underlying cause, what is causing the tension within, what is disrupting the group, that cohesiveness of the group, or why people are deviated, or they are making small groups, or they change, they create problems or conflicts in the department. Encourage empathy. Seek a compromise. Provide guidance and coaching. Many of the conflicts can be solved by providing guidance. The freshers, when they come, if the seniors are cooperative, they are and they understand them, give them guidance. This is the way we work here. This is the way to manage this particular instrument, or this is the way we manage the patients here. Special type of patients come, or how do you manage? What are the medicines you usually use, or whom to contact? Whom can you approach for help, and even whom to approach for getting some remedies, like maybe the person is to be taken to theater, whom to contact, or the person is to send for occupational therapy, where to go, whom to ask, or how to transport the patient. Even those small things can cause conflicts or tension within the individuals. Encourage professional behavior. Follow established policies and procedures. One of the best thing is, as you join in the department or you join a new hospital, new place, learn the policies and procedures set for that particular hospital. Or department. There may be little change. I was working in, I have heard some people saying that I have worked in such a department for 30 years. Now that younger one just now joined, she is coming to teach me, saying that this is to be done this way, or this IV is to be transferred this way. She can't agree with that. So it is better to learn the policies. Different hospitals will have different policies. When the patient comes for admission, which solution is to be started first, or where the patient's admission is to be done in the casualty, or in the OPD, or in the different section. Each hospital can have their own set strategies. So learn what are the established policies and procedures in that particular institution where you are going to work. Document the issue and provide follow-up. Documentation in nursing, you might have heard much of it. It is very important. Even if it is small event, large event. Okay. I think I just made this PowerPoint presentation just to summarize the topic. The madam was Priscilla ma'am was the one, the resource person. So hope you got just a nutshell idea you got, I hope. Any doubts if you want to ask? Simple problem is simple. So what I want to say about the conflict resolution.
There are also conflicts in
Hostels. Regarding food?
regarding their own stuff, missing here and there. I don't want to live with her.
Personality conflicts.
Yes, personality conflicts.
How to solve them?
Students tell how to solve those conflicts.
That's actually should not give rise to conflict. There is changes in differences of ideas. If we can't understand, or we can live with one another, that's a matter of my own changing of my own ideas, understanding. How do you accept others?
Acceptance is very less. Acceptance is very less, we can say.
My ego is very high, that's why.
I am better than all others.
Ego clashes are there, no?
So just tell them that you need to be mingled with other things also.
That's true. But actually, humility is truth. Ego doesn't give the truth. Ego is always puffed up. But humility, truth is, those who hold on to truth, they will be humble. They will be able to adjust with. Isn't it true? Yes, from life. Knowledge level may be different. The place where I am coming may be different. Financial level may be different. But individually, I and you are gifted with God's so many graces He has given us. We are different only in the images we are presenting with. I do have little ability of something, the other one has something else. But when we mix together, combine together, we become strong. Unity is always strength. So you hold on to that. Otherwise, we can't say that there is no one-way solution for all this. Sit together, try to understand one another. If I know her, from where she is coming, which background she is coming, what is her aptitude and what she likes and dislikes, many of the problem we both of us together can solve. Because I understand her, she understands me, things will be settled. But that's why daily, my way of dealing with the conflicts between students. We can't send one home. You say, you can't tell her that the other one, you go home, this one, let her remain. We want both. Both are important. Anything else? So you will try to solve the conflicts within yourselves, no? Okay. Better, we nurses, once we unite together, it is strength for us nursing, this nursing field also. So wish you all the best. I hope I could help you to a certain extent, which I could. Thank you very much.
We wholeheartedly thank you your extra efforts, ma'am. You were supposed to be the chairperson, but thank you for not letting us miss this important topic. Thank you, ma'am. You may take your respective seat. So before moving to our next sessions, we will now take a break for lunch. You all know the designated venues, right? So after 5 minutes, you may all leave the auditorium to take your lunch. Thank you. Okay, so meanwhile, while we are waiting for the lunch, I would like Dr. Deepi Shukla ma'am to come up the stage and facilitate Sister Lily ma'am.